Star Circle? It's your girl K-Star, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Star Circle Sunday, guys. This is actually the last video that I'll be doing on this channel for Star Circle Sunday. I posted on my social media that I started a brand new channel. I told y'all last video, and from now on, Star Circle Sunday will be on my new channel, Star Circle Influence. So go ahead and subscribe to Star Circle Influence, guys, to get a video every single Sunday. It will be on that channel, posted every Sunday. Now this topic today, guys, I'm talking to you guys about integrity over money, because I feel like money can have too much power. I feel like, and it could be dangerous, and I don't ever want to get to that point where I am compromising myself and like my beliefs and my morals for money. I don't ever want to get to that point. And I'm really speaking on behalf of my ladies today, because I feel like this is a topic that really needs to be talked about. What made me talk about this topic with y'all today is pretty much, me being in these major cities and seeing how easy it is to get wrapped up in things that can really change who you are. If you move to a major city one way, you should always remain that way. You should never change. So, me personally, I'm a country girl from Jersey, super country, and I was raised, with morals and values that my mother instilled in me. Like my mother, my grandma, my aunts, they instilled in me morals. Let me start off by saying that I don't judge anybody. I don't judge anybody in this world, period. Like, only God can judge. I don't judge anybody. But I'm just speaking for me and how I was raised and how I always want to remain the same, because like being in Atlanta, luckily before I moved to Atlanta, I always said I want to find a hustle in regards to being able to do music and also still live comfortably, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I invested into bartending school, and I found a hustle in Atlanta. That's what I did since I was 21. I went to bartending school when I was 21, and that was my hustle, So bartending is a great way to make money, like if you, as a hustle, you feel me? Especially as a female, and guys too. I know plenty of guys that make money, just as much money, as females bartending. So like, that's first and foremost. So that saved me right then and there, because me just working one job off of Atlanta, like Georgia's salary, hell no, I wouldn't been able to afford to pursue a career, invest into my career, and also still pay my bills, you feel me? So that's number one, find a hustle. I'm happy that I invested into that. It was $500 to go to ABC Bartending School in Marietta, Georgia. If my people in Atlanta watching, if you want to get into bartending, you feel me, ABC Bartending School, boom. So, and that's only because I didn't know anything about bartending. I didn't know anything about drinks. That's why I was able to survive in Atlanta by bartending. That was my hustle. But moving here to LA, I have been discovering that there are jobs that I didn't even know existed for females. And I'm being tempted to go a route that I didn't prepare. Well, not that I didn't prepare, that I don't want to go down, because one thing that I'm noticing is that if you're pretty in LA, it's easy to survive. But that's if you're willing to do anything for money, you feel me? And that's just not me, and that's just not how I was raised. I wasn't raised to do anything for money, period. Let me say this. I got hired at Staples Center, right, as a bartender, sweets bartender or whatever. That's cool. I feel like I'm gonna make hella money, and I I'll wait until October to do that. But in the meantime, I told y'all I've been applying to these other gigs out here, and the only ones that's really like fast response are these jobs that require a picture, you know, based off your appearance. So last video I told y'all that I had booked a modeling gig in Hollywood, and I thought it was just going to be a normal print photo shoot, you know. I'm working on getting into other things as far as modeling goes. I don't consider myself a model because I grew up a tomboy, and I'm just really getting girly. Like, I never really was into runway modeling and stuff like that. I'd rather just be noticed for my talent. You feel me? That's always what I wanted to be known for, period. So that's why I never really got into modeling. I'm open for it, you know, but it has to be the right situation. So guys, this modeling gig that I was offered wasn't your normal gig. They wanted me to be on camera, on a video camera, and like do poses and things like that, and like talk to men on camera. So I'm like, hold on, wait. I didn't go, by the way. I didn't go, because once he called me, he told me what it was. I was like, so you want me to be on a video camera talking to random men about what? Like, what do you want me to talk? You know? So I'm not stupid. So I put two and two together, and it's pretty much that type of thing. That's exactly what y'all thinking. And he says the girls make thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? Like it's rich guys. It's like a VIP rich guy thing. Like they just chat with girls or whatever, and you get paid to talk to them on camera. But these girls was wearing lingerie and pretty much panties and bras. And it's like, I was just like, no. That's not something that I want to do. Why? Number one, image is everything, guys. And everything that I do, even if it's bartending, I want to represent my brand. You feel me? Bartending represents my hustle. That's how I pay for studio time. That's how I pay for photo shoots and everything I need to be an artist. You know, music videos, whatever. It pays for all of that. So if I bartend at a place, it's going to be at a place that represents my brand. You feel me? It's professionalism. So any other job that I do, I need to represent myself in the right way. And me just being on video camera and panties and a bra to get thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that I want to do. Period. Now, this other job that I was offered, I went for the interview. I didn't know, again, they promoted it like a modeling gig, you know? So I go in and I meet this guy at the coffee shop. There's two of the girls there, and he's talking to me and this girl on a tablet, pretty much describing his company. So the company was literally, it was like these karaoke bars, like here in LA, and they have like different locations, and pretty much people are like members of these guys are VIP members of this karaoke bar. I never heard of this. Like I said, these are jobs I never even like thought were real, but they are. But so pretty much they have all these different girls go to these karaoke VIP clubs or bars, whatever you want to call them, and they have rooms inside these places, and you go inside and you have to pretty much like pitch yourself to a guy, like, because they're there to get entertained. Like it's legit karaoke. Like you can sing, you can dance, you know, you can drink, you entertain them, but you're pretty much their entertainment for the night. So how it works is that like every girl can work a minimum of an hour. So an hour, you get paid $100 plus tips for 1 hour, and then for 2 hour minimum is $120 plus tips. And the tips, like you get cash tips and it's like $40 to $80 minimum cash tip. Like, so you're walking away with at least, you know, $160 to $200 for 2 hours of being here. But you have the option to stay as long as you want. There's girls, and he says there's girls who walk away with $1,000 that same night. If they want to work till 7 o'clock in the morning, that guy has to pay them by the hour plus cash tips. Like, it's only cash tips, you feel me? So you have the opportunity to just pretty much be with a man, like, you know, at this karaoke bar. You sing with him, you dance with him, you drink. Well, they say you're not supposed to drink or whatever, but that's pretty much the job. And it's like, I don't know if I'm being over dramatic, but as he was like describing this job to me, I'm literally visualizing, because y'all know I consider myself a visionary. I be envisioning stuff in my head all the time. I could literally see it clearly in my head. That's just how I am. But I'm just visualizing me being in this type of environment. Number one, okay, it says on the tablet that there's no sexual activity going on. There's no, like, you're not supposed to drink. You're not supposed to, like, go anywhere alone with them. You're supposed to just stay with them, whatever. Like, they say it's safe and we protect you, and, you know, you just gotta follow our rules or whatever. But to me, I mean, it seems like an escort type of service, like, but it's not. That's exactly what they said. It's not an escort service. It's nothing sexual at all. It's just fun and professional. You're just a man's girl for the night. You're a man's entertainment for the night, and they pay you for it. Now, some of y'all probably are listening to this like, girl, you better get that money and go do that, you know what I'm saying? But for me, like, to me, that seems very sexist. That's just how I feel, because why do I have to subject myself to those type of jobs? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I'm not talking down on anybody who does stripping or escort or anything of that nature. Like, I'm not talking down about none of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for me personally, I would not feel comfortable in that type of environment. Like, I remember when I first moved to Atlanta, like, after I got my bartending certificate, whatever, like, I went to Magic City, the strip club, and I wanted to be a bartender there. But once I saw the uniform, like, and it just wasn't my scene, you feel me? I was like, nah. I guess this topic is kind of controversial, I don't know, because we're living in a whole nother time, you feel me? It's 2019, you know, that's just how it is. But I was raised old-fashioned. Like, my mom was super strict on me growing up. Like, I was raised old-fashioned, and it's like, I cannot be seen in public, like, with my butt cheeks hanging out, and, like, I just can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that, like, I just can't do, you know? And I just don't want to do it. How about that? I just don't want to do it. If I don't have to, I don't want to. So, and I don't ever want to get to that point where it's like I have to do that. Like, I have to because I need it. You feel me? Like, don't get me wrong. We all need money. We all need to survive. We all got stuff that we need to do. You know what I'm saying? That requires money. But at the same time, I don't ever want to get to the... I just don't want to ever... I don't ever want to belittle myself like that, you know, and that's just how I feel. Like, taking that type of job, I really would feel belittled, because it's like, my dad is 47 years old, right? And it's like, if, say for instance, I went to this job, I went to a little karaoke bar, and a 70-year-old man wanted to pay me for my time, right? Now, most likely they're going to be drinking. These men are going to be drinking. It's a bar. You feel me? It's a karaoke bar. Who's not going to be drinking? So I would have to entertain a 70-something-year-old drunk man. Like, And when men drink, y'all know how y'all get. You know, you're probably gonna try to touch me, or probably try to flirt with me, or probably try to, like, you know, like, and it's like, I don't want to have to go through that. Like, I shouldn't have to go through that. Like I don't want, that's like I would feel desperate having to put myself in that type of circumstance. Like, and like I said, I'm not knocking nobody who does it, but for me personally, y'all, I would feel belittled. I would feel like, dang, like, this is what I have to do for some money? Like, no. Like, so it's like, I told my mom about it, because I tell my mom, you know, mostly everything. You know, if she asks, I don't never lie to her. I tell her the truth. If she asks me, I'm gonna tell her. You know, I'm gonna tell her the truth. So I told her, and she was, you know, if you know my mom is super, like, old-fashioned. So, like, she was just like, you know, you're really considering that? I was like, no, I'm just telling you about it. I'm not considering. I'm just letting you know I went to the interview. This is what he told me the job was. He told me I could start tonight if I wanted to. Like, go to this karaoke bar and pretty much have to entertain a man for 2 hours. Like, and she was just like, you would have to entertain a man? Like, what? Like, how does that even sound? Like, you have to you're a man's entertainment for the night? Like, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's exactly what I was thinking when that man was talking to me. That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I'm this man's entertainment for the night. Like, now I can understand if I was singing and dancing. That's, you know, I'm performing. That's something totally different. That's what I do. You feel me? Like, that's something that I do. I love to perform. I love to put on a show. Like, if you want to pay me $1,000 to perform a song, you feel me? That's something totally different. But like I said, you just don't know what type of men these people are. You feel me? And it's like, I don't ever want to put myself in a situation like that. So we as ladies, we gotta respect ourselves and know our value, period. Because no man should ever have to pay you. Like your worth should not be by money. You feel me? Like, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. Like, we are priceless, okay? Let me say that. We are priceless young ladies, and we should not be, like, doing anything for some money. Like, I don't care if it's not sexual or not. Like, we shouldn't have to put ourselves in those type of situations, period. So I'm just letting y'all know, like, when I say I'm literally documenting this journey, I'm telling y'all everything that's been thrown my way, and what I've been faced with, you know. And it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, LA is expensive, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm in a good situation right now, temporarily, until I'm able to, like, start working, like, consistently, and, like, you know, moving and get my place or whatever. But in the meantime, like, I'm good. Like, I'm surviving, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I need to do to make it, you feel me? But I'm not gonna ever go against my morals, go against my values as a woman. Like, you know, like, Mom, I just want to say thank you for instilling these values in me. Like, because it's like, they're literally like a rock. Like, they won't break no matter what. When I was in Atlanta, you already know the type of stuff gets thrown your way as a female in Atlanta, you know. And I never took it. Like, the bait was thrown at me, and I never took it. You feel me? I said, nope, I'm going to make it on my own. You know, I'm never, ever going to go against my morals, you know, period. Ladies, know your value. You know your worth. Know that you are priceless, and you cannot be bought. I cannot be bought. I'm just sorry. I can never have a sugar daddy. I can never have, you know, I'm just not one of those girls. Like, I'm one of those women who needs to be independent, that needs to have her own money, who needs to work for her own money, and work doing it in a way that is respectful to herself. Like, ladies, if you don't respect yourself, who will? You have to respect yourself. That's what I want to talk to you guys about today. Know your worth, know your value, know that you are priceless, and don't do anything for the dollar, okay? Because it's not worth it, and you're pretty much like making yourself whatever that dollar amount is. That should never be equal to you, period. But I love you guys so much, Star Circle. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Star Circle Influence for the next Star Circle Sunday video. I'll be posting next week, so hit subscribe. I still need 100 subscribers on that page, so just go ahead and do me that favor real quick for me, please. I would really, really appreciate it. But I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday. Have a great day. Mwah.